I'm Robert Flores, along with Melanie Newman. A new Top 100 Prospect Rankings has been released, and of course there are some exciting new names to get to know, but one that I'm sure you've already heard of, Mia Lewis. We've been following her story closely for a while now, and Melanie, put this in perspective. What does this mean for her being a part of this list?
Well, it means that what we've always seen from her, which is that her work ethic was really that big tool that she had working for her behind that talent, is finally getting recognized. These are lists that are updated and changed all the time, which means it's not just people who are graduating because they've made it into the majors. It's newcomers who are outworking people who used to be on that list. Mia is absolutely one of them. She has shown great skills so far, and it's time that the rest of the world took advantage of that.
Not just for Mia, but what's the reasonable expectation for all the players on this list?
You're going to go to the big leagues, and whether that's seen as that keystone piece that your current organization wants to ultimately build around, or it's the fact that we're reminded that these people are trying out every single day for all 30 major league teams. She could have eyes from a ton of organizations, because we always hear, once the hot stove heats up, how big prospects are part of those halls. They know who she is, and she's going to keep climbing up those ranks.
Well, congratulations to all the players that made this list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and maybe and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Meteoric rise for Mia Lewis. My name is Lauren Shahadi. Friends are here. Melanie Newman, Carlos Pena, and today another historic step in the history of women in our sport. Mia Lewis set to make her debut as the first woman to play AAA baseball. Carlos, I mean, she is one step away. She's knocking on the door, Carlos.
Yes, look, the biggest test was AA, right? You have to show that you can be consistent.
Sure.
You have to go out there and perform. Your preparation, the grind of travel, it's really challenging. And she's just pretty much passed every single test. So very well deserved. Now in AAA, a step away from, making the big leagues. Truly a dream come true already.
And it's so hard. You don't want to get ahead of yourself. You all know that. You have to be where your feet are in that moment.
Hard.
But she doesn't have an issue doing that. You talk to other members of her organization, the coaching staff, her teammates, and again, no one has given her anything. They've wanted to see her tested, maybe even a little more than the average teammate that she's with. But on that organizational chart, #1 in work ethic, the talent is there to back it up. This is something that's going to continue on through her career, no matter how far she goes.
And everyone talks about her mental toughness. She has used it up the ranks.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. ANDRIA PEREZ gets the ball now. She's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Mets organization, and there's a lot of excitement in New York for what she can bring in the future. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Rainer Nunez. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. Here's a pop-up. Singer under it. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
RJ Shrek digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. What a take with 2 strikes. Grounder to the left side. And it goes just foul. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a 3rd in a row here. Gets him swinging. Next up for the Fisher Cats, Michael Turconi. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. The Fisher Cats up big in this game, here in the top of the 9th. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 2 outs, bases empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up in the bottom of the 9th. The Fisher Cats out in front. Love to see relievers come out and shut things down the way she did in this one. Definitely a strong performance despite the team losing. ANDRIA PEREZ, the next to hit.
shortstop, ANDRIA PEREZ.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. She may have been hunting something on the outer half, but she kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Alex DeJesus. Out to short. PEREZ. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. The Rumble Ponies lead it. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, ANDRIA PEREZ.
PEREZ.
Now a fly ball to right center. It's carrying. Takes it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure she would have liked to put that over the wall. Runner at first, ANDRIA PEREZ. Now at the plate. She's already homered in this ball game.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
To first. Might be 2 here. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Yohendrick Pinongo.
Yohendrick Pinongo.
Here comes the 2-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. Nobody on with one out. ANDRIA PEREZ will hit next. She's already gone yard in this game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so she stays alive. I'm sure she wants that pitch back. Battling here, fouls it away. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch.
You got it. Nice job.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box.
The third baseman,
Luis de los Santos digs in now.
Santos.
This one's in the dirt. Runner at first, one away. And ball four, two
First
aboard.
base.
Now batting, number 23.
The designated hitter, the next to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Stefanik. One at second, but safe at first. It's the fielder's choice. Now it's the right fielder,
Now
Jet
batting,
Williams.
The right fielder, Jet Williams.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That's one way to get a 2-strike hit. Maybe he was just trying to protect the zone, but he managed to square up a pitch that wasn't even close. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long. So they turn to their closer, ANDRIA PEREZ. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. And here's the catcher, Matt Watley. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. This one is in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. Chases that one, darting out of the zone.
0-2.
Fights it off, we'll see another. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, she needs to run a 2-strike fastball above the zone. Try to get a chase. On the ground, out to short, Young. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. And she should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high-leverage spot. Now she can attack with even more confidence. Pinto swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Next one's popped in the air into right. And 2 away now. So down to their final out of this one. And it's a pop-up. Singer settles under this one. Ball game. Perez with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. That was a really strong performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat. Top half of the second from Erie.
ANDRIA, PEREZ.
Swing and a drive. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. That's gotta feel good. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Nobody on with one out. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, ANDRIA, PEREZ. Bash down the right side, but foul. PEREZ playing up the middle at short, just 21 years old, and she was a third-round pick in 2024. This one is labeled. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. She gets to just amble into second base and wait for her teammate to drive her in. One out, runner at second base. Jared Young now at the plate.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
This one's in the dirt. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Fair ball! Runner rounds third, on her way to the plate. Scores on that one.
He's safe.
Rode a second, not in time. He's there easily. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. One out and two on. Digging in for the Seawolves, Chris Myers. Left-handed batter waiting. On the ground, 2-ball. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. 1 away and a runner at first. And here at the plate, ANDRIA PEREZ. She's already homered in this ball game.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
And there's a fly ball deep to right.
Get up, get up.
Out of here. A 2-run blast. Her second of the night. And they add on. It's 6-3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. She recognized the pitch early and belted it out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, ANDRIA PEREZ. And she's already left the yard twice, with her most recent homer coming in the 5th inning. Now with a chance to make it a 3-homer game. This one is labeled.
Go, ball, go.
It's back there. And it's out of here. Leaves the yard to left. A 2-run shot. And they add to the lead. It's 9-3. What a show she's put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3-homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope she's enjoying it. I know I am. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Hit hard, that gets through.
3, relay 3.
Lead runner stops at second.
The batter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, ANDRIA PEREZ. And now she's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day, with a chance to hit her 4th homer of the ballgame. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure she'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That should fire up the dugout. A solo blast. And they move in front in the 9th. It's 11-10. I hope all the fans in attendance for this one appreciate what a special achievement this is. 4-homer games are incredibly rare at any level. This is the type of performance that can really boost a prospect's profile. Obviously, she was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.